This MMA 30 video is brought to you by Cheaterville.com. Don't go down without a fight.
One day someone said to me they were shocked that I knew Randy Couture, and the guy said, you know what, I'd give $100 just to have lunch with Randy Couture. I was like, really? So that's when the idea hit me, celebrity auctions, and I know a lot of mixed martial artists, so it was just a natural mix. Tonight's event is our biggest, most off-the-hook one yet. We have Randy Couture, Chuck Liddell, Forrest Griffin, Clay Guida. We have the Liebarger twins here. We have Stephanie Ann Cook. Chandela Powell is going to be here tonight. The list is just endless. Even Kevin the Monster Randleman is coming. He's promised not to come out of retirement tonight, but he is going to be sold. And when you have this auction and you come in and you buy the celebrity, you leave here immediately by limo. We take you to one of two restaurants. You have a great meal sitting down with the person one-on-one. So it's just a great way to get to know these people and have fun. And it's access you just don't get normally. So it's a fun night.
Well, you know, I met the guy that runs it in the gym at Randy's about a year ago, and I didn't really understand it, and he kind of kept bugging me about it. And then, you know, he showed me some stuff, showed me some literature on it, and I was like, oh man, what an easy way for me to help people, you know. So it's really a great thing he's doing. So I'm happy to just eat food and somehow help people.
Yeah. Well, I had a chance to work with it at Chemo over the New Year's with a couple of the different warriors. We actually went to a New Year's Eve party at Randy Couture's place, and I got to meet some of the guys that are going through cancer, and one of the kids that I met, Corey LaPlume, awesome guy, and they call them warriors for a reason. I mean, these kids are battling every day, and the one thing that I noticed immediately was that every kid that was going through this had such a positive outlook, and they're facing disaster, you know, and just the way they went about business, how often they laughed, the smiles on their faces, that kind of thing. It really puts things in perspective, and it gives you a greater appreciation for what you have. You know, there's a lot of gratitude, a lot of thanks for all the blessings I have and everything I get to do. And this is something I think is just an amazing cause to come out here and help raise some money to help out these families that are going through the tough times, and it's an awesome experience. Kevin's awesome, and It Ain't Chemo's a great charity. I'm happy to be a part of it.
I'm really excited to be a part of this event because it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun and raise a lot of money. Going forward, I think it's a great cause, and I'm always about, you know, good causes, so I'd like to get involved in any way that I can. You know.
It's great, man. You know, whenever I could give back, I always, you know, give back. You know, I love it. You know, people, those are real survivors right there. You know, I fight in the cage and they fight for life. So, you know, I'm here to spread some love.
We work mostly with children. We do have adults and teens, and it's, you know, they don't have an age limit, but mostly children. And I like to, when I explain it, I like to explain it as kind of like a make-a-wish, because we find out what each individual person, kid, adult, what their interest is and what's important to them, and then we bring that to them, to their life.
It was 2009. I was diagnosed with a rare cancer. I'm the only one in California to have it. So I got a biopsy, whatever, and it was the doctor told me I had epithelial sarcoma. I denied the amputation, and they told me, okay, we're gonna have to give you chemo and surgery. And I said, I don't want chemo. So they just got they took 5 muscles away from my leg. The magnets from my going all the way to my knee and the one in the back. So the point is, doctors told me, be prepared to not walk, be prepared to not wrestle or fight ever again, because what we were taking away from you, that's the tools in order for you to kick, to move, everything. So I was just like, I told them, like, I'm not gonna let no doctor tell me what I was born to do. So I go visit. I'm from Hollywood, so I go visit cancer patients, and you know, but I want to be something big. So I was looking up on Facebook, and I saw Kevin at It Ain't Chemo, and I saw everything, the wonderful things that he's doing for cancer warriors, and what he did for me, bringing me out here and training with Extreme Couture, and now here and talking to UFC fighters and sharing my story. It's been a wonderful road with Kevin, and hopefully now I get to move from Hollywood here and train at Extreme Couture and start my MMA career.
The organization was originally started by me when I noticed the cancer people just weren't getting the help they needed. I'm a cancer survivor. I was going in for a follow-up, and I just saw this newbie sitting there with no blanket. They weren't prepared for what they were about to go through, and I ran over to Target and bought some stuff. After that, it just stuck. Every time I went over to the cancer ward, I would make sure everybody had things they needed: nutrition, blankets, and then I started buying these little portable DVD players because nothing gets you through it better than being distracted, and it just bloomed from there. What happens though is when you buy gifts for people, you tend to bond with them, and we started doing what's called cancer talks. Because I'm a cancer survivor, these people could come to me and they could talk about what they were going through, and it wouldn't hurt so much because you can't talk to your mom about your fear of dying. It would kill her. But I'm just a cancer survivor, so it was easy for them to talk to me, and the bond just became stronger and stronger, and they became my cancer warriors.
This MMA 30 video is brought to you by Cheaterville.com. Don't go down without a fight.